college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Look at this, he'll go deep again. Catch made, it's a big play inside the 30. They could not stop him, he's in. Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot. They can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but big will set up the offense at the 35.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Excellent field position here for the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's got it. And he goes down after a big chunk. Explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the 1st play. Let's see if they can do better here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
It has been a tough 1st half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
The returner is brought down. Gets a started on the next drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks loose at the 40. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships.
airing this one out toward the sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Handoff to the back. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. The Dogs looking to run some tempo here. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Oh, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Oh.
And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Escapes the pocket. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. But the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback, because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The ball is caught. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But this one is broken up. The ball's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The Sooners will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the same runner's got it again. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's an old school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Man, that running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown. Up into the air, he can frame that. It's a nice score to remember.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He flips it to the back across the middle. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's the 2nd down play. The shotgun running play call. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try the left side with a toss. The ball is loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking to scramble now. Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. They'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for his 1st down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Looking to the end zone, and it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return where they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Keeping it on the ground here. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll try the right here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a handoff. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
It's the free safety who's sneaking up in there and comes up with a nice sack in the backfield.
1st down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. An impressive spin there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking for his big tight end. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Can he take it all the way? And he steps out, and that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And this one is right through. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. The kickoff will be returned. And the returner is brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Lets it go as he's being hit. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Boy, great shot play here by the offensive coordinator. They feel confident that their offensive line is going to be able to protect their quarterback for those deep plays, and clearly right now it's working out.
Trying to extend the play. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Some hard running there through a tackle.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
The Dogs are going to keep this drive rolling. He decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise and doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that 1st down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 20. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Caught near the goal line. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And the Bulldogs will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Georgia. What a show of strength and will. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being...
It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Grab made by the tight end. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Well, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Empty backfield now, and they go for 2. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Dogs. And the route is on.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes it routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down here for this offense. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and he dropped it. We do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to throw again. Checks this down to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay, but inside, no.
Got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, this quarterback was hungry for the end zone. That was not a short run. Guy put his running shoes on and took it back to his Pop Warner days, showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
What if they got cooked up with his two-point conversion attempt? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. They pressure him and get him on fourth down. There is a flag, but I think this sack is going to stand. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. you have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Ball handed off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly,
he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. 2nd down now after the sack. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. The Dogs will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap and turns it around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, Oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Fires it on the move. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
But his defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a big gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Looking downfield. It's Vaughn. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Fires this one deep middle. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Second down and long from the 9-yard line. Gets the first and still running. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. It's a turnover. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a